And now the story tonight of a legal case that could have an impact on COVID-19 quarantines here in Western New York.
This involves a student in Chautauqua County who challenged a quarantine order in court, and the outcome could lead to similar challenges. Our Hannah Bueller has more on a story you'll see only here on 7 Eyewitness News.
A student athlete in Chautauqua County got a lesson in the law by challenging a mandatory quarantine order after the county says he was in contact with someone who tested positive for COVID-19.
So that's an official order that you must quarantine for 14 days from the date that you last had contact with that person who tested positive.
It's the first time anyone in Chautauqua County has challenged this public health order, something many people may not know they have the legal right to do.
They can request a hearing in front of a judge to have that order reviewed.
Last Monday, contact tracers in the Bemis Point Central School District determined 2 students and 5 faculty from the high school, 13 elementary staff, and 13 students needed to be in mandatory quarantine after a positive case. The public defender for the student says the student was identified as a person who had close contact with the individual who tested positive. According to the health department, close contact is identified as anyone who came within 6 feet of someone with COVID-19 for 10 minutes or longer, regardless of whether the person was wearing a mask.
In some cases, some of those students we identified as close contacts to some of the individuals who were put in quarantine. It's very detailed, so it takes us a lot of time to actually collect that information. We send it to the Department of Health.
Attorney Nathaniel Barone is representing the student. He says the teen was never exposed to the infected individual for more than 5 minutes and says they were both masked and distant. Barone says the student athlete has always been in compliance with the quarantine order, but isn't due to come out of quarantine until the last game of the year and wanted the opportunity to challenge the order. A Chautauqua County judge heard the case yesterday and ruled the student must stay in quarantine. Here at Maple Grove, because of the students and teachers in quarantine, the school has adopted an all-virtual model. It will continue that for the rest of this week and return to its hybrid learning model on Monday. Reporting in Chautauqua County, Hannah Bueller, 7 Eyewitness News.